Hello everybody, welcome to my 2016 Summerslam predictions, and honestly this is the 12-man tag team kickoff match. Obviously we have American Alpha, the Hype Bros, and the Usos versus Breezango, the Ascension, and the Vaudevillains. Well, first of all, this match kind of came out of nowhere, but they figured out, we need something. So, let's do this match. Now, to be completely honest, there are way too many matches in this pay-per-view. But, oh well. Anyway, I think, Usos, Hype Bros, and American Alpha are going to win. Mostly just because, WWE likes American Alpha. So, they're probably going to pick up the pinfall, probably over the Vaudevillains. Oh, no. But I'd rather Breezango, Ascension, and Vaudevillains win because, well, let's face it, they never win. They need a win. It'd be great if they win here. But I highly doubt it. Okay, now another kickoff match. This is, well, apparently there's news that the Dudley boys are gonna break up in this match. Which, that would definitely be something. It'd be very unexpected. I would have loved to see them be tag team champions again. But, apparently that's just not gonna happen. But I don't know if they do break up, maybe we're gonna see Bubba Ray Dudley, portray something like his Bully Ray character that was in TNA, which would be very, very great, and it could be a huge spark for his career. But hopefully they don't break up, because again, I do want to see them be tag team champions at least one more time. But I think Neville and Sami Zayn are gonna win. But still, honestly, I want the Dudley boys to win because they lose every single match. So there's that. Okay, now this best of 7 series. I want the stupid top bar. Alright, best of 7 series, Cesaro and Sheamus. I think Sheamus is gonna win. And this is the series opener. So why is it shouldn't the other one should have counted? So first of all, we got the stupid best of 7 series. So basically we're gonna get very bored of these two wrestling, and WWE does not think of what they're doing. Sheamus is boring, okay? And, the thing about it is, he's honestly needs the win more. So, have Sheamus win this best of 7 series. And I really hate that they're having this match. And please, don't be every single Raw, okay? How about every single pay-per-view, not every single Raw, because I just won't be able to stand seeing it that much. But, you got Cesaro versus Sheamus. If they can pull off phenomenal matches, then fine. But if I see one boring match, I'm done with this feud. But, I honestly think that they're going to have Sheamus win. And I kind of want Sheamus to win. He needs this momentum. John Stewart is going to turn into SummerSlam. I really don't care. Now this match. Well, even Marie was suspended. I still think that it's a work. So I don't think that she was just suspended to get out of the match. Because, that's really been her storyline, just to get out of a match. But, I honestly think Natalya, Alexa Bliss, and whoever their tag team partner is, ends up winning. That's my personal opinion. Who do I think their partner is going to be? I'm thinking it's going to be Nikki Bella. But again, I don't know for sure. So, I'm thinking Nikki Bella. Okay. Well, I still think The Miz is going to win. I honestly legit think that The Miz is still going to win here. Now, the question is if he wins, who's he going to face next? I don't know who that's going to be, but, I just don't think that he's going to lose that Intercontinental Championship to Apollo Crews. I think Dolph Ziggler is going to end up losing, and he's going to end up in the Intercontinental Championship division, and he's going to be the guy to beat The Miz. That's what I think is going to happen. But yeah, I think The Miz is going to win. I also kind of want him to win. His Intercontinental title reign has been pretty great, and I think he should hold on to it even longer. Okay. So, I don't care who wins this match. But I honestly see Jericho and Kevin Owens winning. Just because I feel like WWE would honestly just, let Enzo and Big Cass, just be derailed in this match by an old guy and, well, both of them are actually pretty old guys. It's just that Kevin Owens has not really had been in WWE that long. But honestly, I think Kevin Owens and Jericho is gonna win, and I don't really care who wins. So, because I like both of them. So, okay. So now we got the New Day, and we have Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson. Well, as entertaining as the New Day are, they have to lose these championships. And, my reasoning for that is their title reign has been so boring that, them winning, if they end up winning this match, and then they go on again to the next pay-per-view, that's just going to be sad because they've had the title for so long. It's literally been almost a year. It's been boring. Like, the last 4 months have been very, very boring for the New Day. So, yeah, they should probably lose the titles here to Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson. So I'm feeling like that's what's gonna happen. That's my prediction. But again, I kind of want the New Day to win. I'm pulling for them just a little bit. But I think Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson will win. This match, Sasha Banks is obviously gonna win. She just got the championship, and I don't want to see Charlotte, up in that division anymore. Okay. So, I think that Sasha's going to win. I also would like her to win, because I really hate Charlotte. Like, I hated her before she even turned heel, because I hate Ric Flair. Always have, always will. Okay. Well, some people are starting to like Roman Reigns now, and I'm not on the like Roman Reigns train. Because obviously on this channel I made Roman Reigns loser belt loser again. And if that wasn't proving a point, I don't really know what was. But, the fact that Vince McMahon even, in an interview said that he really is starting to like Rusev now. And, what he said about Roman Reigns, that he doesn't really like him anymore and he doesn't really deserve anything. I honestly think that Rusev is going to win. I think he's still trying to bury Roman Reigns. So, to be completely honest, I think Rusev will win this match. And I want him to win this match. Okay. AJ Styles and John Cena. Well, I used to like Cena more than Styles. That obviously changed. And I honestly think, hey, AJ Styles should win this match. And he should, shouldn't he? Like, John Cena's going off to film a TV show. Why win a match? Go away and, just leave AJ Styles buried. No, they better have AJ Styles win. They better have him win. I want him to win. I think he will win. Because I don't see John Cena sticking around. Okay? John Cena's going to be filming a TV show, so obviously have AJ Styles beat him. Take his place. There you go. Okay, now we have the WWE World Championship. That is what it's called now, I suppose. They haven't really decided on a name anymore. But it's Dean Ambrose versus Dolph Ziggler, and obviously Dolph Ziggler is not gonna get a championship. It's just a little bit off. He's just a random opponent they threw in there just to have Dean Ambrose hold on to the title. They're probably gonna have AJ Styles face Dean Ambrose the next pay-per-view and beat him. But I don't. First of all, I don't want to see AJ Styles just beat him. I would rather Dean Ambrose hold it until Survivor Series. Then have AJ Styles beat him. So that's what I want to see, and that's what I hope will happen. Because I want Dean Ambrose to hold on to it just a little bit longer at least. He's gonna end up having the shortest title reign of the Shield. Well, actually, that's not true. Seth Rollins had a 2-minute title reign. So yeah. But Dean Ambrose, I think he's gonna win. Well, I should say I know he's gonna win, and I also want him to win. And then we have our second main event. We have Finn Balor, and he's going to go up against Seth Rollins for the Universal Championship, which nobody knows what it looks like. I'm assuming it's going to look like the Winged Eagle belt, just, a little bit different in colors and all that. But we got Finn Balor versus Seth Rollins. Well, first of all, I remember doing last year's Summerslam pay-per-view. I talked about that one. I did predictions on that one. And so far, this pay-per-view right now, it's so much different than the last one. However, Seth Rollins is still in the main event type match. Jon Stewart's still on the show. John Cena's still on the show. and you got stuff like that. But honestly, right here, see, I want Finn Balor to win, but I actually think that Seth Rollins is going to win. I think Rollins is going to win, that's my prediction. But I really, really want Balor to win, mostly because Balor just can't be, shoved off the top like that. He has to be proven that he's a main star. And, he's a really good competitor. And I honestly think that he should really hold his own here. And, he should really, really do good this year, okay? I want Finn Balor to do good. His whole career needs to be great. It all depends on this one moment. Anyway, the main event. The Beast versus the Viper. Brock Lesnar versus Randy Orton. I mean, as much as I want Randy Orton to win this match, Brock Lesnar is going to obviously win. He has been winning non-stop. The last match he lost was at SummerSlam against The Undertaker. And, that most people still think that Lesnar ended up winning that match, but actually the proof's in it. Undertaker won. The referee has no idea what happened. If you remember the controversy in that whole feud altogether. Undertaker only won once and Brock Lesnar won twice. That feud was actually never originally supposed to happen because Brock Lesnar's a cheater. Remember what if you don't know what he did at WrestleMania 30, he purposely dropped Undertaker on his head in that F5 and then did a legitimate pin at the end so he couldn't kick out. So, honestly, I hate Brock Lesnar. I hate him to death. I actually hope that, Randy Orton injures him severely in this match. But yeah, anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Those are my predictions. Make sure to leave a like if you want. I don't really know if you want to or not. But I'll see you in the next video. Bye, everybody.